I'm calling this meeting of the Board of Revision to order laws that we are in Treaty 1 territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Innu Cree, and Dakota peoples, and the national homeland of the River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation Treaty 3 territory. With me today are Jerry Arnell and Linda Schultz. My name is Harvey Diamond. The City of Winnipeg Assessment is represented by Jonathan Spacek, and our administrator is Crystal Harland. We will be hearing applications for revision of the assessment rules in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for revision are requested have been described in each application, and we will limit discussion to those matters. The statements that are made at this hearing are sworn testimony, and any speaking to the matters must be first sworn in. Be advised that comparison of assessments of properties not considered as evidence of market value by the Board of Revision. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by Council and is independent of it, as well as the City Administration, and makes a decision on basically evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the Board's decisions with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value order classification, or to the Court of King's Bench the matter pertains to an application for exemption from taxation. And should you wish to appeal, information I'll do so will be included with the Board's order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the points of appeal with your property to address each applicant following their swearing in. We will then have the assessment testimony followed by any questions that the applicant may have, and then the applicant's testimony followed by any questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish to do so. Once all of the evidence upon an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The person will repeat for each item on the docket today, and the session will close after all applications have been heard, and the Board will deliberate in private to make decisions. You will receive the Board's decision by written mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live streamed, recorded, and will form part of a public record. And today we will be hearing items 5 and 6 on our docket. And Mrs. Harlan, you can please affirm both the assessor and Mr. Navarro's testimony at this time.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Mr. Assessor, would you please state your full name?
Jonathan Spacek.
Thank you. Do you affirm that the evidence you were about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, yes.
Thank you. Mr. Applicant, would you please state your full name?
Marcelo Navarro.
Thank you. Do you affirm that the evidence you were about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Spacek. The first item number 5 on our docket today is the property at 260 Hargrave Street, and you can proceed when you're ready.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. We're looking at file number 24-2039, roll number 1209761860. This is 260 Hargrave. We have a 2025 assessed value of $15,472,000. If everybody could turn to my workup I've sent into the Board, it is labeled RA 24-2039 260 Hargrave workup. If everybody is there, please let me know.
I'm good.
Awesome. So I'm making a recommendation today, and you'll see that you'll have to zoom in a bit. Just control mouse wheel up helps, but it's 3 income streams on this property. You have the OFB portion, which is the office portion of the building. You have PST, which is the parking structure, and then you have the RST, which is the restaurant. You'll see on the left-hand side, the total 2025 assessment is $15,472,000 across them all. And then if you look at the right-hand side, what I've made an adjustment on is a slight adjustment to cap from 6.4 to 6.9% on the office portion. And you'll see that's the first column of OFB. PST has stayed the same. And the RST, so the restaurant, the rent has changed from $26.23 to $20.22 to better represent the actual lease in place for the restaurant. That's the Tavern United. And with those changes, if you add up the total indicated market value on the right-hand side, it adds up to $13,914,000. So that is the recommendation I'm making today.
$13,913,000.
14, yeah.
Okay. Mr. Navarro, is that acceptable?
Just just to go over that number again, it's 13,914,000.
Correct.
Okay, yes, that's absolutely right. We do accept.
Okay, any questions, Mr. Arnell?
No questions, thanks.
Thank you. Ms. Schultz, do you have any questions?
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. And I don't have any questions either, so thank you. So that completes this matter, which is very quick. So we can go on to the next matter, which is the number 6 on our docket, and number 6, which is 361 Hargrave Street. Mr. Spacek, I know you have a new write-up on that one too. I guess we should go to that.
That would be awesome. I'll just read it in for you. We have file number 24-2388, roll number 1305-2819-000. This is 361 Hargrave Street. We have a 2025 value of 11,458,000. If you look at my workup, this is a OFB property on Hargrave. With it also has, this one has a PST and a PKL, which is it has a parkade in it and also a parking lot. So the total value of the 2025 assessment is 11,450,000 across all of those, and I've made an adjustment to the OFB portion. The leasable area has decreased to 70,718. So we have this currently with a square footage of there's some, what we have is substandard basement space, which I'm removing. And again, we are reviewing and cleaning up this property going forward. So it'll be closer to the actual leasable area. The property recently signed a long-term lease for the property at $14.48. So I've adjusted the overall blended rent to that for the leasable area of 70,718. And I've also adjusted the cap rate from 7 to 7.5%. And one small change at the parking lot, the cap rate has went up from 4.5 to 6%. So with these changes, you can see on the right-hand side, the total indicated market value, 10,070,000 for the OFB, 497,000 for the parking structure, and 136,000 for the parking lot. This equals 10,703,000, which I'm recommending today.
Mr. Navarro, 10,703,000. Is that acceptable to you?
That is acceptable. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I see how you did that. I have no questions. Panel members, Mr. Arnau, any questions?
No, thanks. No,
Thank you.
none.
Ms. Schultz, any
No
questions?
questions, thank you.
Thank you. So I think this matter then has been quickly completed. We've now dealt with all items on our docket today. So I'm calling this session to a close. Thank you very much for your cooperation, both Mr. Spacek and Mr. Navarro.
Hey, thank you
very much.
everyone. Have a great
Have a
day.
good day, everyone.
You too.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right, Mr. Chair, I'll go and take us offline.
Thank you, Crystal.
Just a moment, please.